Welcome back to the podcast, folks. Bear market. Fear, uncertainty, doubt, despair. Damn it. Run, run, run. And then there's AMP. Why is it weathering it so well? K-shoes. That's it. K-shoes. It's the right idea at the right time, and the market noticed. Getting into that today, so please stand by. For whatever reason you are in AMP, whether it's because you just want to siphon some profit, you know what? Thumbs up from me. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing for money. But if you're in it because you are taking the long vision and believe what it can do, also thumbs up for me. Or if you just plain lucked into it, you're in the best place you can be right now, and honestly, just congratulations. AMP and Flexa are esoteric products, but they are not so technical that people, non-crypto people, can't understand them. It just hasn't reached full implementation yet. AMP, which is the collateral token for the Flexa network, was just introduced into the big, wide crypto world via Coinbase, and it did about what I thought it would do. Now, in my opinion, just my opinion, it reacted very well. I mean, it was excellent. It wasn't a moonshot, but it was never going to be. It's not built for the moonshot, and I haven't seen any data that would make me change my mind about that. If you have something I'm not seeing, please leave it in the comments, and I promise I'll address it. I want my mind changed, and I will not run from ideas. But I'm also not going to put on rose-colored glasses when I'm looking at them. If they're good, you have my full attention. If they are pure hopium, you won't. It's nothing personal. AMP is weathering the bear market so well because it is a fundamentally sound crypto. It has K-shoes. And although Coinbase is usually where pragmatism and idealism really collide, this is one of the rare ones that appeals to both mindsets. Pragmatists like me, I am a 100% value investor and the ultimate pragmatist. I look at the data, not the pitches. I look at a currency and see where it's at. Market cap, max supply, K-shoes, potential. And if the numbers come back good, I put my money in. It's not personal for me, and it never has been. It's why I don't do price predictions or show charts or read the bones. I don't do any of that because it's not personal for me. Money is impersonal. I look at AMP and I see massive potential and a severe undervaluation. So I'm in, just like that. That's all it takes for me. Idealists look at the longer-term picture. They're much more closely aligned with investors as opposed to speculators. And they're more likely to weather any big storms and wild price fluctuations. They tend to be more emotional than rational. It's not a trading style that I use, but if it works for you, man, bully. The funny part is that in the very rare tokens, the very rare ones like AMP, and there were a couple more recently, but I'm going to get to them in another video. Both trading styles work, and they are defying the Coinbase pump and dump for new listings. I mean, it's cool to see, actually. It's really pretty cool. But it's defying it because on this rarity, both are correct. The pragmatists and the idealists. Pragmatists see undervalued and potential. Idealists see a great idea and want to see where it goes. Now, when you've created such a token, you open yourself up to two investing pools. And I think it's safe to say that they've succeeded, in the short term at least. AMP didn't moonshot on the listing. Not at all. But it seems that people are starting to discount a 30% increase as if that isn't real money. If you had to do it over again, and that's trader's hindsight, which has led many a person to jump out of a window. But if you had to do it over, you would have put every nickel into AMP and not thought twice about it. Not because you expect the moonshot, but because you would not discount the 30% increase. Who would? When pragmatists and idealists meet eye to eye on a product, and AMP is not a speculation. It is a product of the Flexa network. But when these two groups of investors meet eye to eye, real good things can happen. And it seems to be happening with this token. I get that I talk about it a lot on my channel because I think it is it's one of the most exciting things happening in the space right now. And it's actually putting a little bit of idealism into a cranky, old, pragmatic trader. Not that I won't scalp. I will if they let me. But that's a value trade and has nothing to do with my belief in the product. If someone is going to give me their money, I will certainly take it. But that's a me thing. I'm not advocating you do it. I never advocate anyone to scalp, man. It is the hardest way I know of to make an easy living. Idealists, keep holding. This is a good one to do it with. Pragmatists, look for the value because it's there. Long, long way to go on this one, but the idea hasn't changed. And if it was good at conception, which I think it was, it's better at its implementation, which is slowly rolling through. Now, I've never done this, but Bags, who was with me on my last live stream, if I misunderstood your comment, sir, I apologize. We are dead on eye to eye on implementation and case usage. So if my explanation wasn't correct, I do apologize. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one, folks. I hope you keep doing what you do. And until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.